Right, so those are three very goth sounding like kind of songs, and each one of these is a country or a folk song in its originality. And what I thought I'd do is something a little bit different. Pick out three songs, show you how they originally were and why they make such great goth songs, and kind of strange that some of these songs can translate so well, but in a lot of cases it makes sense. So let's kick things right off. I mean, the obvious choice is anything by Johnny Cash. And I could have chosen Hurt, but actually that's going in the other direction, because Hurt is actually his cover of an alternative song by Nine Inch Nails. So let's go do something a little bit different. And the one I chose was God's Gonna Cut You. Basically, if I play it clean without any effects at full speed, it's the song goes something like a. Just the lyrics on their own, you can run for a long time, sooner or later God will cut you down. I mean, these are classic, like, dark lyrics. And basically, to turn this into a goth song, I just put on a little bit of flange, slowed it right down, and then played it like a bit more of a. So what am I doing? Incidentally, if you want to play this along with the original, you need to put a capo on the first. I'm not using a capo. But basically, it's the chorus is one chord, which is A minor. I mean, there's one way where you can hammer come off with your ring finger. And the other way is to use your pinky finger and go onto and run up the bass line with the open third fret on the E. Open. So if I play this through really slowly. putting the flange and the effects on. And then the chorus, 4 chords, quite quick changes. C, the D sus, which is basically like the D without the top E. E minor and A minor. So basically like half a bar of each, so it's like quite quick. So it's oops, my mistake. That's my pick number 1. Okay, number 2. Bob Dylan song. Bob Dylan wrote some really dark lyrics, and none are more dark than "Shelter from the Storm." It doesn't appear very much on many things. It's pretty hard to pick up the song. It kicks off with the line, "Was in another lifetime, one of toil and blood, when blackness was a virtue." Basically this song's really simple. Like if I play it like the original way, it's and that's the whole song all the way through. So it's G, D, C, I have to tell you, all things for pure honesty, it's usually played in E, using A and B, but I like it in G. I like the open chords, and I can play around with it a bit more. So, in another lifetime, one of toil and blood. And then, there's the last bit where he goes, and she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. So how do I play this? So, firstly, no flange, full overdrive. Pick these out, get that nice grungy sound. Yeah. So I'm hitting those 3 bass notes on the G, hopping up to the high E, and now I'm on the D, so it's up and down all the way. C, and I'm going to skip the top E. Finishing off with the same as the G, but instead of going back up, just finishing up on the top E. And then for that, come in, she said, I'll give you shelter from the storm. So I'm already in this. And then I go up to a full bar, and so this is my G, third, this is my D, this is on the 5th on the A string, and C is on the 3rd on the A string, so it's she said I'll give her shelter from the storm. really simple. Most of these songs are quite simple. The last song, which is probably a bit out of left field for some people, is Alone and Forsaken by Hank Williams. It's a dark song. If you read the lyrics, and probably made famous from The Last of Us, the TV series. Here I went back to using like a flange effect. So basically the song's in 3/3 and the time's in 3 bars and 3 bars, so it's like a little bit like whacked out a little bit. So you got to know the song a little bit in order to play it. Without the flange, like in real time, it's something like it's in A minor. So basically the song's in A minor. Let's play it without any effects. We met in the springtime, blossoms unfold, pictures were green and the meadows were gold. Our love was in flower, summer grew on, the leaves blossomed and gone. Basically, it's 3 bars with every so often a bar of E. You could also play an E minor if you really wanted to. And in this case, like, you know, if I slowed it down a little bit, put a bit of flange, it sounds even more dark. So it's you know, like that whole. Springtime, when blossoms unfold, the pastures were green and the meadows were gold. Our love was in flower, summer warm. Our love like the leaves was withered and gone. Actually, almost sounds like a Nick Cave song, eh? So, and then the chorus is, you know, in full time, it's F, C, hold the C again, C, A minor, and then E, and then A minor. So, alone, F, second, faith, and by man, see? Lord, if you hear me, please, A minor, hold my hand, and please, E, and I use no chord in between, that's just the way I play it, and finish up on the A minor again, understand. So if I play it through and sing it through really slowly, like without any effects, it'll be alone and forsaken by faith and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, oh please hold my hand. Please understand. And then if you put the flange on and start picking it out, you can keep it like at that slow pace, make it sound even darker. Alone and forsaken by fate and by man. Oh Lord, if you hear me, please hold my hand. Please understand. That's it. That's my 3. That's my pick. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Maybe hit me and subscribe. Maybe you know, if you got some other like wild and wacky ideas like for songs that we could do this with, or if you want a particular tutorial on a song, let me know. Yeah. Thanks a lot.